welcome to our daily news program. Here comes the headlines. National Assembly convenes its fourth session in Hanoi. Vietnam commits to the fight against corruption in Asia-Pacific. Ministry of Planning and Investment plans a committee to better manage foreign direct investment. The fourth session of the 13th National Assembly opened in Hanoi on October 22nd. The session will make decisions on the National Socio-Economic Development Plan and state budgets for 2013. The deputies will also examine the government's report on the performance of Socio-Economic Development Plan as well as the accomplishment of the state budgets this year, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng said in his opening speech. They will give comments on the draft revisions to the 1992 Constitution before deciding on the collecting of public feedback on the issue. They are scheduled to adopt a resolution on procedures for the gathering of votes of confidence for positions elected and approved by the National Assembly and local people's councils. Question and answer sections will take place as a regular part of the sitting. The government will report on anti-corruption, trade practice, waste prevention, fight against lawbreakers and crimes, and execution of cross verdicts. At this session, 9 revised laws on lawyers, electricity, tax management, personal income tax, national reserves, cooperatives, publication, the capital city, and anti-corruption are expected to be debated and ratified. 6 other bills, including the amended laws on land, science and technology, and prevention and mitigation of national disasters, the anti-terrorism, security defense education, and grassroots mediation laws will be tabled for gathering comments. Government Chief Inspector Huỳnh Phong Thanh has said Vietnam always attaches importance to the anti-corruption initiative for the Asia-Pacific region. The country will actively take part in the initiative's joint activities to ensure peace, stability, development, and prosperity throughout the region.
The Chief Inspector stated this at the 7th meeting of the steering board that directs the Asia Development Bank and the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Anti-Corruption Initiative for Asia-Pacific in Hanoi on October 22nd. An annual event, the meeting reviews and promotes cooperative initiatives that combat corruption across the region. In his opening speech, Cheng highlighted the efforts the Vietnamese government was making to prevent corruption. He said Vietnam had put in place measures to deal with the issue. He emphasized the importance of enhancing anti-corruption measures in the near future, including promoting administrative reforms and stepping up transparencies during investigations, prosecutions, and when handling corruption cases. It is also necessary to boost bilateral and multilateral cooperations to promote research and apply international and regional experiences to the fight to eradicate corruption, he added. At a meeting, the initiative's member countries reviewed the results in their campaign against corruption, including implementing the United Nations Convention on Corruption and the conclusions from the 7th Regional Anti-Corruption Conference for Asia-Pacific that took place in New Delhi, India in 2011. Several observer countries and international organizations who are members of the Initiative Advisory Board will update all member states with the latest information and share their experiences in the fight against global corruption. The participants will also discuss their plans for 2013 to promote new initiatives and other measures that combat corruption, which other member countries have already put in place. The meeting welcomed 2 new members, Timor-Leste and the Solomon Islands.
A festival entitled Young People and the Homeland Sea and Islands took place in Hanoi on October 21st. The event offered a chance for the young to display their love to and responsibility for defending their country's sea and islands.
The festival was co-organized by the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union Central Committee and the Academy for Diplomacy. It encouraged the capital city's young people and students to take practical activities that benefit soldiers and communities living in border areas and on islands. Over the past 4 years, the Young People and the Homeland Seas and Islands event had brought together 400 students, young artists, reporters, entrepreneurs and doctors to the island district of Cheong Sa and the observation platform DK1. From their trips, many significant programs have been carried out, including going offshore with the young fishermen, lighting up the defense platforms, and bringing fresh water to Cheong Sa. The Gathering Stones to Build Up Cheong Sa program has so far received over 42 billion VND from cooperatives and individuals nationwide. A wide range of activities took place during the festival, including an exhibition showcasing 80 photos, together with articles, diaries, poems, and songs written by those who have joined the program, and a contest where students write letters to soldiers based on the island. The highlights of the event were the screening of 2 films depicting the feelings of the residents from the mainland when they landed on Cheong Sa, and an art program that reflects the capital students and young people's gratitude to the soldiers who guard the Cheong Sa archipelago and the Diki platforms.
The Ministry of Transport is working with a number of agencies in every city and province in the country to draw up a proposal to control exhaust emissions before submitting it to the government for approval. The proposal is expected to reduce air pollution nationwide, especially in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, which have the high percentage of motorbike ownership in the country. Under the proposal, all motorbikes will be subject to an emission check once a year at vehicle maintenance centers authorized by the Vehicle Registration Agency. Vehicles which fail to meet the set limits must be repaired or upgraded before they will be allowed on the road. Roadside spot checks will also be used to make owners fully aware of their vehicle's exhaust emissions so they can make any necessary adjustments. The Ministry of Planning and Investment has collected ideas on a proposal to establish a dedicated national-level steering committee on foreign direct investment.
The proposal on the committee, which aims to replace the decentralized model, comes after foreign investment saw a substantial decline during the past year. The decentralized model exposed shortcomings as work on luring investment by localities was sometimes not in line with the wider region's planning strategies. The move also aims to more efficiently resolve investor difficulties, thus improving management of foreign direct investment. The proposal was submitted in the draft Foreign Direct Investment Attraction Strategy until 2020. Accordingly, a Deputy Prime Minister would act at the head of the committee, with the MPI Minister as Vice Chair and representatives from various ministries and sectors. According to the Ministry, the committee will resolve investors' difficulties that ministries and localities cannot settle. Ministries and localities will have a special department for FDI based on the one-shop principle on handling issues related to investment promotion, license, and management. The department will be responsible for regular collection, analysis, and evaluation investment figures for FDI management. By the end of September, Vietnam attracted foreign investment of more than $209 billion, but the figure has dropped by about a third since September 2011.
16 Vietnamese businesses in the food and beverage industry took the opportunities to showcase their latest products at the Food and Beverage Fair, which got underway in Paris on October 21st.
The fair, internationally known as SIAL Paris, is one of the biggest food and beverage exhibitions in the world. At the event, which will run until October 25th, Vietnam's exhibitors have put eye-catching displays on the wide range of the country's typical foodstuffs and beverages. Taking a part in such a prestigious international event, the Vietnamese firms are also eager to learn more about the French market in particular and the European Union in general. Wu Tang, an official from the Agriculture Trade Promotion Center of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, said finding more cooperation and investment opportunities with foreign partners are essential. The fair attracted almost 6,000 businesses from 200 countries and territories worldwide.
That comes to the end of our program. We thank you always for being with us. Please stay tuned for more updated news.